Samaritans Feed works nationally and internationally among some of the world's most impoverished people. We provide shoes for children and some of their parents because we truly believe shoes can be a vehicle to help us prevent diseases around the world.
When I first was contacted by my friend Aphrodite, she was telling me that a raft arrived one day. And then I would get more messages, and little by little, more and more boats were arriving. And then finally, one day, Aphrodite called me and she goes, "Gina," she goes, "today, a boat arrived with only children and one driver." She said, "Gina, the children look like us. They look like my children, my students." She goes, "Can you imagine being their mother and putting them on a boat? Like, what would bring you to that level of desperation?"
America is a nation of immigrants. Most of our ancestors came from somewhere else. Maybe that's why the U.S. Department of State accepts more refugees into this country than all the other countries of the earth combined.
I think as I meet families and meet kids, I try first and foremost just to love them as they are right now. Many have terrible stories about atrocities that have happened to them, and of course it's especially heart-wrenching when it's kids. I just want to meet them and love them and accept them as they are today, respecting where they've come from, but show them in our city in Charlotte, North Carolina, the love of Jesus, the love of our community, and say we welcome you no matter what, just as you are. We want you, we want to be a part of your lives, and we want to help you in any way we can.
This one gentleman who came up to me, he had to be 65 years old. And I thought to myself, dear Lord, I'm like, you have left everything you've built, everything you've worked for, everything that you know as life to start anew, and here I am presenting you with your first pair of shoes on your journey to that new life.
You guys have a model that works. You have the shoes, you have the training. The church has the people and the passion. And the resettlement agencies are busy and they're full. And there's this need that has to be filled. So if you're able to just recognize and connect that all, I mean, it's gold. Because the people can just show up at the homes and be like, here, welcome to your new home, here's shoes. They provide physical protection and financial protection. They're helping the individuals get jobs and retain jobs. And they're also helping the individual begin to create new social networks. I mean, this is totally the best program ever because it's low cost, low investment, really high return.
The way we come together is really to create a higher purpose around these refugees. The opportunity for us to come together and actually be a community for people that are coming here that don't have one. What greater way for us to work together than to welcome people who are not expecting it, to actually serve others and to serve our community and the one that we live in, to make an impact with people.
My dream and goal is seeing that one day that every child will have a shoe, and I believe that will happen.